Reading and highlighting your notes might feel productive, but it's actually one of the worst ways to learn. Studies show that passive reading does almost nothing for memory, while using cognitive load regulation and active recall can boost learning by up to 89%. If you're tired of forgetting what you study, stick around, because today, I'm going to show you how to hack your brain and start learning faster than ever before. Stop passive reading. Try this instead. Section 1: Why passive reading fails. We've all been there reading the same page over and over, hoping it will stick. But here's the truth: passive reading doesn't engage your brain. It's like watching someone else lift weights and expecting to get stronger. You're seeing the information, but you're not actually processing or retrieving it. So, what should you do instead? 2 words: cognitive load. Section 2: What is cognitive load regulation? Your brain is like a computer, it can only handle so much information at once. If you overload it with too much, it crashes. Cognitive load regulation is the key to keeping your brain efficient, so you actually remember what you learn. How to regulate cognitive load. Break big topics into small chunks, don't cram everything at once. Learn in bite-sized pieces. Eliminate distractions, close extra tabs, turn off notifications, and keep your notes clean. Use visuals and mnemonics, your brain processes images 60,000 times faster than text. Use mind maps, flashcards, and memory tricks. Now let's talk about the real game changer. Section 3: Active Recall, the ultimate memory hack. Here's the secret: to remember something, you have to pull it from memory. This is called active recall. Instead of just rereading, force yourself to retrieve the information. This strengthens the brain's neural connections, making the memory stick. How to use active recall. Close your book and summarize from memory. Instead of rereading, try explaining it out loud. Use flashcards, Anki, Quizlet, or pen and paper. Self-testing boosts retention 2 times more than passive review. Teach someone else. If you can explain it simply, you truly understand it. Conclusion: how to study smarter. If you want to learn faster and retain more, stop passive reading and start using cognitive load regulation to avoid overwhelm, and active recall to make knowledge stick. Summary: most people think that reading and highlighting notes helps them learn, but in reality, passive reading is one of the least effective ways to retain information. Studies show that using cognitive load regulation and active recall can boost learning efficiency by up to 89%, while passive review leads to quick forgetting. Cognitive load regulation helps prevent information overload by breaking complex topics into smaller chunks, removing distractions, and using visuals to aid memory. Meanwhile, active recall forces the brain to retrieve information, strengthening memory pathways and improving long-term retention. Instead of rereading your notes, try quizzing yourself, summarizing from memory, using flashcards, or teaching the material to someone else. These methods engage your brain at a deeper level, making learning faster and more effective. If you want to retain information better and study smarter, switch from passive reading to these powerful techniques today. Try these techniques for your next study session, and I guarantee you'll notice the difference. Call to action: if you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more brain hacks, and let me know what's the hardest thing for you to remember. See you in the next video.